clicked it? Is it a solid red mic? A red dot?
Yep.
Okay, can you come here? I gotta go to the internet thing. Back to the YouTube thing. Am I on it?
John, you're lying.
Oh, what's up, guys? Let's see my phone here. Ooh, scary. Let's see. Scary. Okay, we're live. Ooh. I didn't know if I was live or not. Go Leafs, go! Let's go! Oh, I'm not a ghost! Oh! What's up, guys? Let's get this out of here. Let's go! Thought I'd start a little funny. What's up, chat? Yeah, happy Halloween. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. What's up, guys? Come here. I gotta go to the clicked it? That's funny. I was already live. Solid red mic. A red dot. Okay, come here. The internet thing. Back to the YouTube thing. Am I on it? That's hilarious. All right, we got 40 in the chat. How's it going? Heather, Feth, Leo, Evan. Make sure you guys say hello again if I didn't say hi to you. What's up, Henry, Ernest? Jim's in the chat. What's up, Leo? Chris, how's it going? Good to see you in the chat. All right, we got a big one tonight. Should be a pretty even game, I'd say. See if the Kings take advantage of the Leafs coming off a long road trip. But, I mean, the Leafs have had a bit of a rest here the last couple nights. All right, guys, yeah, if you want to share the stream out on Twitter or anywhere on social media, it definitely helps get more people in here. We've got 45 people in the chat. What's up, Brent? What's up, Rogan? What's up, Raylan? What's up, Jeremiah? Yeah, I thought, I kind of forgot I had auto start on, so when I clicked live, it just kind of went live right away. Usually I kind of have to click something on YouTube, which that's kind of scary because I could have clicked it by accident. Dwayne, what's going on? Yeah, Leafs win for Happy Halloween. We'll see. What's up, Maya? Thanks for being here. Sean, yeah, some people think I'm related to Tavares. I wouldn't say like a lot of people, but yeah, definitely. All right, guys, give me a sec. Someone's at the door for trick-or-treating. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. That's funny. Turned off the lights, but I guess the pumpkins were still getting some attention. But yeah, guys, couple trick-or-treaters still wanted some candy, so we had to give them out. What's up, Steve? Yeah, honestly, such a sad story with Adam. Rest in peace. And yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine with his family too. Yeah, I think I've always thought when I have kids, neck guards are like, even when they're older, like are never going to be, I know in minor hockey for the most part, they're mandatory already, but to me, they should be something that stays consistent. I've always been kind of solid on that. The other one that obviously neck injury is, look what happened. It can be deadly. So it's incredibly scary. The only other thing I was going to say is like, I feel like, above skates sometimes, like cuts like that, or obviously cuts on legs, like you see so many dangerous cuts when it comes to like Achilles or something like that, but definitely scary. But yeah, guys, thank you to the 75 people in the chat right now. I hope you guys stick around and hope we have a fun stream. Say on the positive side, and yeah, positive vibes to Adam Johnson. And yeah, Minka, it's tough. Danny says, hey, John, I'm going to stick here. Watching my Sharks would be too painful. All right, Danny, appreciate it. I don't know if you meant to put Josh or there you go, John. Blended says, trick or treat, Johnny. I want at least win over candy. There you go, Blended. Yeah, Minka, what's going on with that situation is just is insane. I'm trying to stay out of off it. D Mills, what's going on? Abraham, good to see ya. Derek S, yeah, neck guard sales skyrocketed. You've got exciting news. All right, Heather, let us know. What's up, hockey from home? Aaron Adams, good to see ya. But yeah, thank you to everyone that's sticking around, and I hope you guys have a fun stream here tonight. All right. Hey, Jeremiah, thank you so much for sharing the stream. Heather, thanks for sharing the stream. Yeah, to be honest, guys, I'm a bit under the weather today, but planning to be back 100% tomorrow, so thought I'd go live, considering I'm just kind of chilling. Yeah, I think I saw it. Aaron, yeah, the Bruins come back against the Panthers. I did see that. Jeremiah, I repped a costume on Saturday. Yeah, I repped a costume on Saturday. Yeah, this weekend that just passed, I repped a costume on Saturday. I shared it on my Instagram story. Dylan, what's up, buddy? Good to see the legend Dylan in the chat. The Rooster. Jim says, I predict Matthews to get another Hattie tonight. Go Leafs go. There you go. Halloween Hattie. I don't know if that's happening, but we'll see. Honestly, Dylan, I'm battling a little bit of a cold here, but hopefully I'm getting over it here soon. Been battling it the last few days. There you go, Jeremiah. That's sweet. Yeah, I was going to maybe rep something on stream, but I don't know. That I just rep a shirt. I don't want to get overheated, but maybe I'll throw something on at intermission or something. Serotonin, good to see ya. Grinch, good to see ya. Rick Smith. The McSorley two-hander. Yeah, Scott, I'm watching on TSN in Ontario. We've got 77 in the chat, guys. Again, stick around here for Puck Drop. Let's get some predictions on the board. Give me a 1 in the chat if you think the Kings are going to win tonight. 2 in the chat for the Leafers. Yeah, Dylan, honestly, I saw that, man. I was thinking of you. I think you should shoot your shot there. Dylan, Put it together as a package deal for us. Hit the Jays. Let's go. How's it going, Bruce Patterson? Ruby Singh, good to see you in the chat. We'll get a poll going. I feel like we haven't gotten a poll going in a while. Hey, there you go, Dylan. Love it. All right. All right, polls going in the chat. All right. Yeah, Mika, I was saying, I think in some sense there should be neck protection mandatory in the NHL. Like, neck guards aren't as bulky as they used to be. Let's see. Messier is Elvis and PK is Ace Ventura on ESPN. That's sweet. What's up, Henry? Good to see ya. Jeff. Big shout out to Jeff in the chat. Let's see if Nylander can break the record tonight. But yeah, guys, we're 10 likes away from 50. Let's get there. Let's get the 50 like mark before puck drop. All right, so puck drop here should be coming in a couple minutes. All right. Yeah, Heather, I was saying, let us know the exciting news. Anyone on the Kings Reeves can fight? I'm trying to think out loud. I feel like one of the defensemen, maybe. I mean, Trevor Lewis, I think, would get squashed by Reeves. Andreas Englund, maybe. I think he's tall, right? And I feel like he's gotten a couple fights before. Englund, let's see. 6'4". Andreas Englund could be the only guy that, like, height-wise and size-wise. But I don't think so. I mean, he's 200. And he fought Nick Hague. What, a couple nights ago? And he fought Trent Frederick. Honestly, Englund could probably hold his own against Reeves. So I'd say Andreas Englund probably for the LA Kings against Reeves if that's a fight tonight. Heather says, I got the job at McDonald's. Let's go! Heather hype in the chat. Let's go! Big dubs. Let's go! Heather W's in the chat. She got the job. Big dubs. We fire up our community when milestones are reached. Let's go, Heather! Woo! Let's go, Heather! Let's go! Woo! Let's get fired up. Let's go, Heather! Hey, how's it going, Richard? Good to see you in the chat. We got 120 people in here. Get fired up, guys. I want to see you in here. Let's get fired up. Let's go. What's up, Vernon? What's up, Chris? There you go, Heather. That's awesome. Get her done. 360. What's going on? Free fries? Yeah, does the HH community get free fries, Heather? Yo, 2 more likes to 50. Let's get it. Goalie matchup for tonight. Cam Talbot versus Joseph Wool. Let's see it. Let's get fired up. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go. Get your score predictions in the chat. Leafs, Kings, Halloween night. Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's go. All right, we're underway. How's it going, Jason? Duke, what's going on? All right. Man, Byfield, Kopitar, Kempe, such a nasty line. Kings got the depth. Let's see. All right, Byfield trying to work it around Morgan Riley. Early on here, Kings in the offensive zone. That gets poked forward, and the Leafs will get an early change here. Hey, Chris, good to see you in the chat. Paul, good to see you. Christopher checking in from Vancouver Island. Good to see you as well. All right. Oh, stolen here by Bertuzzi. Tyler Bertuzzi down low. Nylander in front. Oh, Tavares just missed it. I think that was a back check there from Trevor Moore. And here he comes. Trevor Moore, a shot stopped by Woll. Rebound. That goes wide. Huge chance for Tavares. He couldn't get the shot off. Armin, what's going on? Bruce says 7-2 Toronto. Jeez, Bruce is expecting a crazy one tonight. Let's go. Happy Halloween. There you go. All right. Hopefully we got a quick one here. Thank you to everyone that's sticking around in the chat. Getting fired up here for this first period. All right, Kings win the offensive face-off. Long shot. That goes behind the net. Now in front. Leafs will try to break it out. And now a quick reset here for the Kings. All right, puck dumped in here. Kings in the offensive zone. Pressured here by David Kampf. Now a slot pass. That's broken up by Riley. Now Domi can't get it out. Riley again tries to poke it to the blue line. That's kept in. Here comes Dubois through the middle. He'll play it back to the point for Roy. A long shot. That missed on the short side. And Domi gets knocked away from the puck again, but this time Kampf will be able to settle it down back for Riley. Almost 2 minutes into the first period. Feeling each other out here as Brody will dump it in, and that, I don't know if that took a deflection or not, but it went over the glass and out of play. Again, guys, I'm kind of battling a cold here a little bit, so we'll see how it goes with the play-by-play, but we're trying to hang in here. All right. All right. 81% said Leafs. But yeah, thank you for being in the chat, Armin. And Rainiel, what's going on? No, I know, Richard. Incredibly sad, man. Kind of said a little thing at the start, but yeah. Insanely sad. Gem Gaming has a Kings dub. Yeah, Adam Johnson played with the Pens. Roger in the chat says 2-1 Kings. Donnie, thanks for being here, says Happy Halloween. All right, Leafs on the reset here. Klingberg. Behind the net. Legason now. And yeah, a lot of people talked about William Legason, former Oiler, getting the call up. And now since McCabe went down, he's getting the look with Toronto. Yeah, Donnie, I had a few knocks on the door, give out some treats. All right, Marner now forward for Matthews. Behind the net, Yarncrow trying to pressure on the forecheck. Man, that's just where Yarncrow just struggles on this top line, man. Like, it's a zone entry like that. You got to get to that puck. All right, Kopitar crossing up the Leafs. Defensive shot by Kempe. That hit a skate. Now Matthews at the right boards for Marner. Marner trying to get it out. He can't. Now Matthews there to help, and he does. Gets it forward for Marner. Marner through this center, and he'll dump it in. Kings with the reset. Brad Hayes, his Leafs all the way. There you go. All right, Kings out of their own zone. Doughty now. Sauce to the left side. That missed his man, and now Liljegren will go after it for Toronto. Oh, breaking ankles, Liljegren. Now to the left side for Giordano. He'll get to center ice. Now to the left for Bertuzzi. Looking for the slot pass for Tavares. That gets tipped away off the skate of Phil Deneau. Now Tavares looking into the center, looking for Bertuzzi in front of the net. And that gets sent all the way back to the Leafs end. And will be just enough for an icing. Wow, Liljegren milked that one. Hey, Water King, I appreciate it. Army, what's going on? I'm at home. Jason says, go Nylander, 88. Mark says, what is some other NHL team that would put Yarncrow on their top line? I know, Mark. There's probably not too many. Any team that has Yarncrow on their top line, on paper, probably doesn't have a playoff roster, but the Leafs spreading things out, I mean, that's kind of what happens. But, yeah, Yarncrow should be nowhere near this top 6 at this point. I think the rumors around Toronto right now is that at some point they're going to acquire a top 4 D-man and a guy to replace Yarncrow in the top 6. I think those will be the 2 trades. They're not going to touch goaltending. The Leafs goaltending a year ago, which is crazy to say, was a big concern. It's not a concern anymore. I think a lot of people throughout the league are actually looking at the Leafs goaltending as a strength in this team right now with the tandem of Wool and Samsonov. Samsonov played well against Nashville. I mean, Mike Johnson talked a lot about it in pregame. Ooh, the Kings are getting a penalty coming up. But yeah, the defense, Leafs definitely could use a top 4 guy. And then the forward group, probably a wing. Or maybe a third-line center. Just a guy in the top 9 or top 6. But the whistle comes after a Matthew Nyes chance there, and it'll be Kevin Fiala with the penalty, Leafs with the power play. We've got 110 in the chat. Let us know, guys, if you're a new hockey fan to the channel, to the stream. And let's get fired up here for this power play. Water King, I said Rangers, but we'll see. I mean, yeah, the Rangers, I know a bit of MLB. Like, not having Garcia and Max Scherzer now is a big blow. But yeah, I mean, the Rangers, just the momentum they've been riding is rare in sports, but they're doing it. I think, like, when you ride momentum like that, in any sense, it's a scary situation, but for the opposing team. But yeah, the Rangers are just doing it to a different level. Richard, you're always the best from Scotland in this live stream. I don't know if there's anyone else representing Scotland in this chat, but Richard is the best out there. Let's go, Richard. All right, Klingberg now at the top of the right circle. Leafs got 125 left on the power play. Klingberg down low for Matthews. Back to Klingberg. Klingberg now to Nylander, and he missed on the top left corner. Now back to the point. Klingberg just keeps it in. Matthews, that's lazy, man. That's freaking lazy. Good keep by Klingberg, but no secondary support. Now Tavares into the offensive zone. He keeps it. Nice battle won by Tavares there. But again, no secondary support. He actually wins the battle, and then no one's there to... Oh, my God, Klingberg. Look at Klingberg. This is a disaster. Matthews just saved Klingberg's ass, man. Gets his pocket picked twice. Hey, Karen, good to see you in the chat. It's in the Leafs Arena, Scotiabank Arena. This game's in Toronto tonight. Bruce is newbie here. All games blacked out in Ottawa area. My new Leaf broadcaster. Hey, Bruce, I really appreciate you. Everyone, let's get some Bruce hype in the chat. Bruce! Let's go! Great to see new people in the live stream. Bruce, 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 Bruce. Let's go. Make sure you welcome anyone new to the chat. But yeah, I definitely go live for a lot of games throughout the year. So hope to see you in the chat more. But yeah, guys, make sure you welcome Bruce to the channel. Great guy. Rick's in the chat, firing him up. 15 seconds left on the Leafs power play. Morgan Riley will drop it back for Calle Jarnkrok now. Waiting out of the right side. Drop pass for Giordano. That was actually a good setup, and Giordano just a brutal pass attempt to Riley at the blue line. Leafs will have to reset as power play expires. Don't even know if they got a shot on net. I don't think so. Domi now looking into the center for Bertuzzi. He falls. This could be a 3-on-2 for the Kings. Counterattack for LA. Pass in front. Backhand scores. I think that was Andreas Englund. That is unbelievable. First NHL goal. We were just talking about him. Andreas Englund. It goes off Giordano's stick. 1-0 Kings. Unbelievable, man. Giordano's stick. Now you just know Reeves and Englund got to fight. Guys, what do you think? Englund's got to have the Gordie Howe hat trick now. Yeah, Mark. It's always the guys like the former Leafs or the guys that haven't scored their first goal of the year or their career. Water King. We had probably a handful of families come, like probably about 10 kids maybe, I'd say. So, Water King, there's about 10 kids that came by the house. As it got closer to the stream, I started emptying out the chocolate. I was like, hey, go nuts. I was giving out like 6, 7 each. But yeah, I mean, that's a classic Leafs to give up a goal like that. All right, Nyes back to the point. Leafs back in the offensive zone. Matthew Nyes, good cut on the right side, trying to get around Pierre-Luc Dubois. Nyes wins the battle here. Gets it behind the net for David Kampf. Kampf now waiting in front! And Nyes couldn't get there. Domi with the or Gregor with the chance, sorry. And that's stopped by Cam Talbot. So Noah Gregor in the offensive zone with Nyes and Kampf there. And oh my gosh, man. What a fluke deflection. Unbelievable. And their first donation of the night goes to Bills Robbie. Says, go Leafs go with a $2 dono. Let's get some Bills Robbie hype in the chat. Let's go. I think that was the second shot on net for the Kings, but yeah, I mean, we're at low shot totals here. Water King, I think I answered your question. I don't know if there was another one that I missed, but yes, the Leafs finally get a shot on net, so I believe shots are 2-1 in favor of the Kings. Heather, I don't know when I'm streaming another Caps game. We'll go week by week and see what games I can fit in. I can't stream the next 2 nights, but we'll definitely try to mix in some more streams coming up. Alright.
We could have regular blackouts during our coldest and darkest months, and power bills could skyrocket up to 4 times higher than they are today.
Alright, we'll make sure to see who could score next for the Leafs. Hopefully the Leafs can pot next, not the Kings. Keep it even. Water King, whatever. Who's bigger families? Yeah, Craig, the Leafs need to get going, man. I'm not seeing enough energy. That's what I was worried about off the road trip. Gordon, good to have you in the chat. But yeah, honestly, guys, I'm very thankful for all of you guys sticking around. I know it's a Tuesday night in Halloween. You guys could have a lot better to do, but the fact that you're in here watching the Leafs-Kings game, it's a good vibe. We got a little bit of a Halloween background going here. Hey, Richard says, always like to feel I've paid some sort of entry fee. Hey, Richard, you never have to. I hope you do truly know that. But that's unbelievable. Thank you so much, Richard. Let's get some Richard hype in the chat. Oh, this is a 3-on-1 against Riley. Shot in the left side. Missed the net. I think that was Byfield. Yeah, it was Byfield. He missed the net on the short side. Guys, everyone, let's get some hype going for Richard. What a beauty. Thank you, as always, for the kindness. Hey, Armin, all good. You don't have to celebrate Halloween. This is not just a Halloween live stream. It's just a hockey stream at the end of the day. Jacob, what's going on? Hey, Clifford. Yeah, we're Eastern time, so I think the trick-or-treating's come to an end around here, but we'll see. Chaz is happy Halloween. Hey, let's go. We're 1 like away from 60. Sky Walkin, good to see you in the chat. Thanks for being here. All right, Matthews keeps it alive, tries to play it into the middle. That's broken up. All right, puck dumped into the Leafs zone. On the far wing, Marner getting there now. He'll sauce into the middle for Matthews. Good retrieval off his skate. Matthews with a long shot. Left pad save there from Cam Talbot. Now Brody will keep it in. Matthews tries to put it through his legs. That gets broken up again. And Reeves now on the ice with a little hit. Now the Leafs will have to reset in their own zone. Shots now 4-2 for LA. Yes, Shannon. A little bit of a fluky goal, but Andreas Anglin with the goal for the Kings. David says, hey, John, happy Halloween. Stoked to join the stream. Thank you, David. It means a lot, man. Thank you so much for being here. Always thankful to have a bunch of OGs in here. All right. Yeah, Cam Talbot's playing really well this year for the expectations. I would say I was down on the guy, so that's why I think he's been playing really well. He's probably just above average for starters in the league, but hey, Skywalker, I appreciate it. I don't know if it's up to par tonight, just battling a bit of a cold, but we're keeping her going. All right, Tyler Bertuzzi in a battle here with Drew Doughty in the neutral zone. And now into the Leafs side of things. Blake Lizotte on the forecheck. Good retrieval here from Nylander, but way too far ahead of Giordano. Now Giordano across to Liljegren. See, this is where I get worried. Is like McCabe's injured, and for a guy like Giordano to be efficient in the playoffs, you have to like get some load management going. And I feel like he's obviously not getting that right now. All right, Dubois pokes it away from Tavares. Looking into center ice for Fiala. And the Leafs will get it back into the neutral zone. Tavares now, who's one of the better players on 50-50 battles in the league. This time loses one, and now it goes back into the Leaf zone. Fiala pressuring Brody. Brody loses his stick, and now Riley helps get the puck forward into the neutral zone once again. Some ping pong hockey action here. There you go, Heather. That's awesome. Yeah, Water King, a little bit, but definitely not my go-to. All right, Yarncrow now will poke it behind the net. Matthews on the forecheck against Dubois. Matthews gets knocked there by England. Goal scorer for the Kings so far. Now a stretch pass. LaFerriere will get it behind the net for Byfield. Byfield joined by Kopitar. Kopitar now, nice move out of the corner. He'll swing it back around to the right side for Roy. Kept in here by Kempe. Kempe, a long shot. Left pad save from Joseph Wool. And Riley will get the puck out into the neutral zone. Marner took a spill there as he was trying to deflect the puck in. Here come the Kings. Kopitar in front. That was ahead of Byfield. And here comes Matthew Nyes. And off his skate, Riley will flick it up back into the Kings zone. And a quick reset here for LA. Jeez, man, this is sloppy hockey from Toronto right now. Roy across the blue line. Another dump in behind the net. Giordano finally forward. Nyes can't get the puck out. And finally forward here for the Leafs' third line. David Kampf, a long shot. Easy glove save for Cam Talbot. And the whistle. You asked me about heavy metal, Water King. That's what I was referencing. Grant says freaking hot take Halloween hype. Let's go. Love to see it. Carzy says, hello, I got lucky this week with the NFL. I did 4-1 parlay, Eagle, Lions, Bengals, Chargers, all money line, $122. Halloween treat. There you go, Carzy. Carzy's got it going on. All right.
Hi, Dad. How's your visit with Noah going?
He took out my jag.
But he doesn't know how to drive stick.
Doesn't.
Let's go.
SHOUTOUT. The first words that you come to mind after an accident. With Eastside Mario's all you can eat. You manja, manja, manja. Oh, Pop, they got more salad. Oh, Pop, they got more soup. Oh, Pop, they got more garlic combo. Manja, manja, manja. You betting the spread?
You know it. Bet mode activated.
Heather, I did see. He hit a brick wall. Richard says, my sports world is going well. Leafs going okay. And my local soccer team, St. Mirren, are having the best season ever and recorded their biggest win in 13 years on Saturday. There you go, Richard. Love to hear it. It's always good when your teams are doing well. I don't know. The ice is tilted right now in the Kings' favor, I'd say. Hey, guys, 3 more likes to 70. We got to get 100 likes for the second period. Let's do it. Jeez, Doughty, quite the compliment for Nylander. All right. Still funny. Andreas Englund scores his first NHL goal against the Leafs. Nice.
Maybe slightly motivated. That can be the case, understandably.
All right. Shot 6-4 for LA. Let's update that. All right, Leafs on the reset. Puck forward. Holmberg trying to get there. That's a nice thing against Toronto. Damn, man.
Players can play at a high level with that much ice. A lot of guys can get through a game at 26 minutes, but can they be good? Drew Doughty,
Damn, that's crazy, man. Doughty, 25 plus minutes of ice time, 770 games. That's definitely overlooked. That's something that should be, like, used in arguments when people try to, like, slight Doughty as if he's not. I think Doughty's a future Hall of Famer. I think a lot of people try to diss Doughty, but I think he's got to be considered a future Hall of Famer. Oh, pass in front, scores. Philip Deneau, Kings up 2-0. Absolutely brutal defensive coverage, man. Brutal. Fourth line for the Leafs gets trapped in again. 2-0 LA. Wow. Off the face-off, that was just a disaster. Liljegren and Giordano just get absolutely crossed up here. This is just horrendous defensive coverage. What is Holmberg doing, man? That's horrible from Holmberg, man.
they're unsure who's playing down low and who's going to hang out, and that is a nice little sauce. Trevor Moore using his speed, his quick spin, and then easy finish for Philip Deneau. Good start for LA.
Like that? Ugh. That's so brutal, man. See, I don't know why we're discussing Reeves. The fourth line just looks so shit. But at the end of the day, Holmberg's got to have to know there. Yeah, the fourth line's been brutal. There's no identity. It's all just jumble it in there. Gregor with speed. Oh, Nylander, what a move! Oh my gosh, Nylander. Big save from Talbot. Now Klingberg. Tavares the backhand. That's blocked in front by Mikey Anderson. Man, Nylander just looks like the most dangerous guy on the ice right now. Shot 7-5 for the Kings. For the Kings fans, if you're in here in the chat, there's a quick goal here for you. Damn, man. You'll bet $20 the Leafs win? So what, the Leafs win, you're donating $20? Fun Adventures says, as a Ducks fan, go Leafs. There you go, Fun Adventures. All right. Kings breaking through the neutral zone here. Leafs have just looked sloppy, man. Kings dump it in off the end boards, and Wall will freeze it up. Man, I feel like for how, like, the longevity from Kopitar is crazy, man. I feel like the last couple of years he hasn't gotten the respect he deserves. You have this as an over? Well, you're looking good so far. Cause, I mean, I think the Leafs will struggle here in the first half of the game, but I'd imagine they get scoring going at some point. But who knows? Cam Talbot would be the classic Leaf killer goalie, so we'll see. Oh, Brody. That's brutal, man. I don't know why you're complaining, man. That's a cross check on the numbers.
You just cross-checked our guy the exact same way I cross-checked you. Except our guy didn't.
Is that what happened? Oh, I missed the cross check. Did Yarncrow get cross checked behind and they didn't call it? Let's see.
Face-off win. So you tell me the difference here. Yarncrow presents the back. Shove face first in the glass. Shove every.
Oh, that's bad, bro. Yeah, Yarncrow did get cross checked from behind there. They always get the retaliation. That's brutal, actually. Now that I watched that back, that's brutal. It's just Mike Johnson's on the ball, man. Yarncrow gets cross-checked in the back from Kempe, no call. Then Kempe gets cross-checked and he goes down like freaking easy. Wow. That's brutal, man. All right, Kings working in the offensive zone. Across! Oh, that could have been 3-0 easy for LA. Kempe made contact there. Missed the one-timer. And a pass attempt way over the glass, deflected. All right, Heather, you're always welcome back here. Appreciate you. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions in the chat, we can always chat some hockey as I do some play-by-play here. Alrighty. Under 6 to go in the first period. Kings power play. Abraham. I think I've kind of been doubling down on that Edmonton Carolina final. But the big candidate for me is Colorado gets it back. I think I kind of talked about it in my video. If Colorado, my top 4 picks I think were Edmonton, Colorado, Carolina. I don't know if I had Dallas or a different team in there. I don't know. But I don't know. I think Colorado has one of the best defense in the league. I think if they get Landeskog back for playoffs and make a big trade addition at the deadline, I think Colorado is as good as any team in the playoffs. Yeah, Jeremiah, the Leafs PK a little stinky. Would be nice to have a guy like Luke Shen, eh? All right, Riley tries to get the pass across. 30 seconds left on the Kings power play. Riley, clear the puck. There you go. Nice play from Morgan. Clears it all the way down to the Kings zone. 15 seconds left on the Kings power play. That's so annoying, Richard. That's stupid. All right. Kings dump it in. Deneau, try to get there. Oh, stolen here from Nylander, joined by Matthews and Liljegren. Nylander on the left side. Out of the corner, looking for Matthews. That's taken away by Deneau. Nice presence from Bertuzzi to get there. And the Kings will get it out. Damn, man. It's good pressure from Bertuzzi. Good kill from the Leafs. Oh, Tavares steals it. Oh, then he gets it poked away. Could have been a big chance there for John Tavares right in the slot. Now on the counterattack with 4 to go in the first period. Here come the Kings. Grunstrom to the right for Lizotte on the forecheck against Klingberg. Now at the side of the net, Lizotte with a chance. That's knocked down. Kings keep it alive. Roy, a long shot. Oh my, Wool did not see that. And finally, Nylander will get the puck. Nylander across for Tavares. Tavares will settle things down. Smart play, man. A lot of other guys would have rushed that. Go for a skate, Riley. Domi. Down low. Oh my, Marner. Man, feed that to Riley there. Now Domi out of the corner. That's got to be a trip. No trip? Wow. A trip right in front of the ref's face. No call. Now Marner Okay, Marner again has Riley across the blue line. He's throwing it into a crowd of players. Is Marner okay, man? Start the season. Matthews down to the corner. Domi now. Matthews again. Oh, good hand-eye coordination from Matthews there. So Keefe setting out a solid offensive line. Fresh off the penalty kill with Domi, Matthews, and Marner getting a look together. Now the Kings back in the offensive zone. 2.5 left in the first period. Marner now forward for Holmberg. Holmberg will dump the puck in. Giordano trying to go after it. Doughty got there first. Shots are 7-6 for LA. Water King, I don't really speak French. Can understand a little bit, but yeah, more like there's some parts of Canada that are definitely more fluent in French. Like Quebec, obviously. But a lot of other provinces speak a lot of French. All right, Legason trying to get it out for Toronto. Fourth line for Toronto. Just looks so bad, man. Like I said, there's got to be better identity on this fourth line. It's just brutal right now. At least got to figure it out, man. Because I literally said I don't think Reeves can play every game throughout the regular season. And even the playoffs, it depends who you face. Bertuzzi can't get the puck out. This is bad, man. Shannon, go fishing where? All right. Kings in the offensive zone. Puck behind the net. On the reverse for Moore. Moore trying to get a pass in front. Klingberg had Deneau in front. Look at Klingberg's defensive awareness, man. Honestly, not bad from Klingberg. Good reverse pass. And Legason will get it forward for Toronto. Now Nylander to the right. Oh, my God. Brutal hockey, man. Rangers up 3-0 now. Ooh. All right, Morgan Riley on the reset. Stretch pass forward for Nyes. Matthew Nyes stops up. Looks across. Couldn't get it to Riley. And Kampf won't be able to recover it. Kings send it in. Did Corey Seager get a big hit? I saw a couple Corey Seager tweets there. We got 135 in the chat, guys. Make sure you comment in the live. Let us know who you think is going to score first. 1 if you think the Kings will go up 3-0. 2 in the chat if you think the Leafs will score a goal coming up. We got 15 seconds left in the first period. Make sure you guys stick around and let us know, as I said, if you're a new hockey fan to the chat. Chris Smith, good to see you. 5 seconds left. Kampf, forward. Okay, Leafs, just get out of this period, man. 2-0. Could be worse, I guess. But just brutal first period. So we'll get ready for the second period here. I'm sure, yeah. Halloween night's fitting. It's a bit of a scary first period there for the Leafs. But yeah, definitely a Halloween type. As I'll use Duffy's word there. Wacky tip there for the Kings' first goal. The second goal was a little nicer, but definitely a defensive breakdown for Toronto. So goal scorers so far are Andreas Englund and Philip Deneau for the LA Kings. Yeah, I mean, Chris, they're coming off a longer road trip. There's no excuses, but Water King, I think it's a few innings in. If I could guess, I'll check right now. I would guess it's like third inning. Oh, it's still the second inning. Jeez, the Rangers are up 5-0 now, top of the second. I thought it would have been top of the third. Jeez, Texas Rangers up 5-0. Top of the second inning. Daryl says, let's go, buds. Good to see you, Daryl. Elias, how have you been doing? How are you feeling about your Canucks? Well, that's crazy. All right, get this a bit lower. But yeah, let us know in the chat how everyone's weekend went, Halloween. How's everyone doing in the chat? But yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of talk about fatigue and just, yeah, I mean, that's, to me, that's what I'd boil it down to. There's a lot of fatigue out there, but yeah, you could tell the Leafs just came back from a road trip, man. So these guys just don't have the motor right now. I don't know what Marner's doing out there right now, but this is where fans get frustrated with Marner, right? But yeah, pretty insane, like, sloppiness level, I'd say. Yeah, Evan, that's honestly a good way to put it. In the Leafs perspective, that period sucked, created nothing, and allowed a bunch of something. Yes, Evan, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, I mean, serotonin. I don't know if 2 studs are necessary. My thing is, it depends who you're acquiring. I think for sure in terms of like Vegas's model of their defense group. Yeah, I mean, you're probably looking at a third pair of having like, if you had a third pair of McCabe Liljegren, limited minutes, I don't think that's that bad in the playoffs. And then in terms of having Riley on one pair, Brody on one pair, Giordano's the 7th defenseman. Yeah, you need 2 defensemen in that. And then you're going more towards like Vegas. Like, to me, I'll just throw 2 names out there. If there was ever a chance of acquiring Noah Hannafin, you do that. And if there was ever a chance of acquiring, well, I'll double down, another Calgary Flame. If there was a chance to acquire Chris Tanev and Noah Hannafin, that's the trade you make if you're Toronto. Because in a way, if you're going right back to the Vegas Golden Knights defense, you're 2 higher skilled defensemen. Obviously, I would think a lot of people would take Theodore and Pietrangelo over like a Riley Hannafin tandem in terms of a 1-2 punch. But you know what? I think Riley and Hannafin younger, maybe. Well, actually, no. Theodore's younger than Riley, I believe, by a couple years at least. But I think Theodore's probably closer to Hannafin's age. But anyways, my point is, Riley's younger than Pietrangelo. Hannafin, I believe, is like a year younger or around the same age as Theodore. Let me see. Hannafin's 26. Shea Theodore, I'm going to guess around the same age, 27, 26, 28. There you go. So Hannafin's a bit younger than Theodore. Riley's a bit younger than Pietrangelo. And then if you could have 2 defensive guys like Brody and Tanev. So that's my comparison of what the Leafs would need at the deadline, is 2 defensemen like that. Tanev, Hannafin could be an option. I'm sure you could call a few teams out there. I wonder, depending on where Nashville's at, I wonder about Nashville. And I'm not just saying for Toronto, but I'm saying for a few teams out there, I wonder. Because even Ryan McDonough there, I'm sure a lot of people will remember how McDonough played in the Tampa Bay runs. So I wonder. What do you mean, Shannon? I had some trick-or-treaters come to the house, if that's what you're asking. Leo, good to see you. Bruce says, I have $10 on the Kings, so I'm somewhat happy with the situation. Fair enough, Bruce. Honestly, I was thinking that the Leafs were going to have a really tough time winning this game. So. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go get some more water. Maybe we'll get some hot chocolate or something going. Like I said, I'm battling a bit of a cold. So, I'll get ready here for the second period, and I'll be back. I'll be back before puck drop. So, get fired up in the chat, guys. Let's get 100 likes, and definitely comment your predictions for the second period. I'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back. All right. Second period coming up. Jeez, Dwayne. I don't know about that trade, buddy. Calgary would have to throw in a couple draft picks, couple prospects in there to get me talking a little bit. I ain't having that trade. As much as I rip into Marner a lot of times, I ain't doing that trade. Sip, what's going on? It's Joseph Wolinette. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. What's up, Andy, as well? Thank you for being here. All right. But let's go. We got 90 in the chat. Thanks to everyone that was waiting. And we're underway for the second period. Let's see if Sheldon Keefe had a good chat with the squad. Get the boys rolling here. All right, Riley into the middle for Matthews. Nice breakout from Toronto. Matthews with a shot! That missed on the right side. Marner tries to keep it in. He can't. And now Byfield forward for the Kings. Kempe. Kopitar at the top of the left circle. Back to the point. Long shot from Mikey Anderson. That hit Wool's blocker. Oh, could be a nice break here for Toronto. Doughty overskated it. Yarncrow now waiting. Looking for Marner. That's broken up, Yarncrow. That's just... This is why Yarncrow should not be on the top line, guys. That could have been a nice 3-on-2 for Toronto, but... Yarncrow, buddy. All right, Liljegren will get to the line and dump it in. Just brutal. Oh, Bertuzzi gets a look. Back to the point for Giordano. Giordano, a point shot deflected on net by Bertuzzi. Stopped by Talbot. Man, a lot of people criticizing Bertuzzi, but he's playing his role to a T. Got a couple deflections there in front of the net. That's why I'm even saying on the number one power play unit. Got to consider it, man. Bertuzzi's a huge net front presence. Now, good keep by Giordano. He gets hit there. Bertuzzi trying to play it down low for Nylander. I don't know why Nylander's napping there in front of the net, but... Anyways, good stick by Bertuzzi. Go Nylander, man! Nylander gets it poked away by Roy. Bertuzzi with the secondary help. Man, great shift by Tyler Bertuzzi. Great shift. All right, Klingberg now back after the puck. Leafs go for a change. Kings got some fresh legs as well. Now Klingberg to the left side. Dumped in. Third line on for Toronto. Matthew Nyes on the forecheck. David Kampf helping him as well. Look at the presence from Nyes here. Puck in the corner to the right of Talbot. Nyes in a cycle here with Kampf. Try to play it back down low. Nyes wins the battle. Now back to the point for Domi. Nyes across. He couldn't get the shot off. Now Nyes at the half wall. Back on the right. Blow for Domi. Klingberg in front. That's on net. Stopped by Talbot. And back with the puck is William Legason for Toronto. He'll backhand it on the right side. Oh my God. Brutal giveaway from Domi. A shot. LaFerriere had a good look there for the Kings. Anglin keeps it in. And now finally Legason will be able to settle things down here for Toronto. Good to see a Leafer guy. All right. Kings out of the defensive zone again. This time led by Drew Doughty. Doughty now to the left side for England. He'll get to the line and dump it in. Puck around the boards. Ooh, Reeves gets knocked down. Let's see if Gregor can go for a skate here. Fourth line for Toronto. Have not played well in recent memory here. Holmberg now trying to keep it alive. Down low, Gregor on the forecheck. Reeves there as well. And the Kings will get it out. Doughty now to the right side. Lizotte. That hit the linesman. And now the Leafs will play it forward. Okay, Holmberg, what is that? Get him off! Like, how can Robertson watch these guys? I understand Robertson can't be stuffed in the fourth line, but... God, man, this fourth line is brutal, man. Brody now forward for Riley. Riley to the right for Matthews. Matthews! Riley! Oh my! What a play! Riley puts it over the net! What a great 1-2 play from Riley and Matthews. In front, Yarncrow! How do you not score that? Oh my gosh, man. Riley almost pots it. Let's see. Oh my, what a play. Riley could have scored 3 goals in 4 games. Man, Yarncrow, you've got to finish that. Leafs are buzzing. Man, Riley's been heating it up lately. But we got 92 in the chat, guys. Hopefully you stick around. Let's try to get 100 likes in here. Hey, Paul. Yeah, I guess net's not big enough there, eh? Should have been a goal. All right. Leafs top line stays out. Man, Yarncrow's pissing me off, man. GZ, what's going on? Who's your favorite Kings player? Let us know in the chat. All right, here come the Kings in the offensive zone. Roy trying to play into the middle. That's broken up by Liljegren. Man, that's from behind. To Noah Cross! What a save by Wool! Joseph Wool robbing Arthur Kaliev. Kaliev with the one-timer opportunity, and Wool keeps the Leafs in this. How is that not a penalty? The ref calls Brody in the first period for a hit from behind. The Kings have gotten away with a couple here. Now Moore trying to play it back to the point. That's broken up. Here comes Tavares. Tavares played forward looking for Nylander. And that's broken up there by Mikey Anderson. Shots now even at 9. The Leafs have looked a lot better here in the second period. Greg says trick or treat. Fiala, let's go, man. Fiala's pretty slick. Durzee's on the Coyotes now. Elvis, good to see you in the chat. Tavares trying to poke the puck out. He can't. Dubois plays it to the right for Doughty. A shot. And up high, Joseph Wool brings it down and gets the whistle. Brutal, man. Yeah, Shannon, I could see Wool becoming the #1 guy. The ref staring right at it too is hilarious, man. Like, just be consistent. To me, I would be fine if they weren't calling any of that bullshit, but the fact that they called it on Brody and then don't get it on the next couple, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, the Rangers are looking sweet. Up 2-1 in the series already and looking good for win number 3. Is there a penalty coming up? Well, there you go. Kevin Fiala with the penalty. Leafs will get the power play. I believe they called him for a hook. Or no, a trip. Tripping, sorry. Trip. So trip against Fiala. Leafs power play. They've got to take advantage of this, man. Michael Hellman, man. Well, I appreciate you being in here, and I hope you let us know your favorite team, favorite player, where you're watching from. I got some sunglasses if you really want me to rep. Kyle, what's up, buddy? You need the points from Nylander, Marner, Bertuzzi tonight? All right. If the Leafs start taking advantage of some of these power plays when they really need them, I think you start considering spreading it out. I know Klingberg's looked all right on the power play, but again, guys like Riley and Bertuzzi have been heating up. Oh, across Tavares! Stopped by Cam Talbot. Matthews went flying there. I don't know what happened. But John Tavares gets a look in the high slot. I would like Tavares to move in there, man. Get a better look. Luca, you want me to put the game on? All right, Luca. If you can answer these 3 questions, I'll consider it. All right? Luca, are you ready? You have 5 seconds for each question. You got to be quick in the chat. All right, Luca. Who's number 18 for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Come on, you got to be quick, Luca. You got to be quick. No one help him. All right, Leafs on the power play. Klingberg with a shot. Deflected up in the air. Marner was trying to knock it out of midair there. Ah, Luca, you're slow to it, buddy. Damn, Luca went 0 for 1. Luca, what happened? Brian says, are the Bruins legit? Bruins might be legit for a good playoff spot. Luca, let us know your favorite team, favorite player, and where you're watching from, Luca. Let us know where you're watching from tonight. Anyone in the chat can answer this. Province, state, city, country. We're Ontario represent here. Daniel says Moncton. There you go. You just want to watch the game of Luca, man. I'd get banned on YouTube. So I was going to see, but yeah, the answer was Noah Gregor, Luca. Noah Gregor on your Toronto Maple Leafs is number 18. Your favorite player was Lindros? There you go. Sips has put on some glasses, buddy. I know. Man, put on some sunglasses. Oh, Trevor Moore getting around O'Reilly there and Wool with the save. Spooky stream. All right, let's see. Put on some sunglasses. All right, I'll get some sunglasses after, guys. We'll find the sunglasses and put them on for the great viewers in the chat. Michael, if you're from Woodbridge, well, let us know where, let us know who your favorite team is, Michael. Randy, is that a compliment or how are you feeling on that? Riley to the left side for Bertuzzi. Power play's over. What a waste of a power play, man. Paul, should I get a beer? Man, what a waste of a power play, man. All right, guys, if you want, make sure you subscribe then. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right. Bertuzzi's getting a penalty. Man, that was light. Jeez, this is just not going Toronto's way right now, man. Kings power play coming up. Axe is West Coast over East Coast. All right. Wrap. Can you guys see? Could you guys see maybe a little bit? Brian has already subbed. Love the live streams. Makes me follow the Leafs more. There you go, Brian. Respects. Sip, I don't know. Why don't I stream on Kick? Let's go, guys. We need 6 more likes to 100. We need 6 more people to smash that like button. And we're 13 subscribers away from our goal for tonight. Yeah, it's looking rough right now. Looking rough. Got a sip of my hot chocolate, man. Marshmallows have all melted. Little Halloween hot chocolate. Hey, John, happy Halloween. Gaming Freak, always great to see you. What a legend in the chat. Gaming Freak, how's it going? Are you getting the content rolling? And some cookies? That's such a brutal penalty call, man. Watching that back again. Watching that back again, Bertuzzi's like, hey, buddy, are you watching this? Or believer guy. I think Domi for $3 million, like, come on. $3 million. To me, Domi's already had more of an impact. Like, imagine, think back to Kerfoot last year, how lost Kerfoot looked in so many games. He was making $3.5 million. At least you can already see Domi's offensive capabilities. And, I'll say, and big point here, Domi has shown on teams he's played for in the playoffs so far that Domi scores big goals. Big goals in the playoffs. He scored a big goal in Game 7 for Carolina. I remember, was it Dallas or was it, what was the year before? Which team was he on? Anyways, he scored a couple big goals in playoff games. I just feel like for $3 million on a third line, I don't mind it, man. You want the guys that are going to show up in the playoffs. Who cares about the season as long as you get there? If you're competent in the season, you put up with some numbers. If Max Domi only puts up 40 points in the season, Who cares? He's making 3. Hey, I respect your opinion, but I'm playing devil's advocate against you here. Domi's got 4 points in 8 games. That's on pace for, what, 41 points? Domi, like I said, if Domi puts up 40 points in the season, he had 13 points in 19 games in the playoffs last year. So, yeah, it was Dallas and Carolina where he scored a few big goals for both those teams in the playoffs and had, like, over half a point per game. So, it's pretty solid. There you go, Justin Cooper. Congrats, man. Respects. Thanks for being in the chat supporting, man. Love to see a big YouTuber in the chat. Yeah, Grant. I mean, Domi still needs to pot one. It's going to come with confidence in the new team. It's not even 10 games in. Like I said, I think, to me, it's when it actually counts. So a drop pass! Big save by Wool. Giordano's just too slow. That could have been a 2-on-1 for the Leafs. Yeah, like, Domi only scored 2 goals through 20 games with Dallas last year. 2 goals through 19 games with Carolina. Like, it seems like he gets going. It takes him a bit to get going with a new team. And Callie with a shot, posted in. Kings up 3-0. What a disaster for Toronto. Power play was over. It was 5-on-5 goal. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Arthur Kaliev with the goal off the left post. Kings 3, Leafs nothing. Disaster, man. That's a perfect shot, man. Perfect shot. Riley tried to get into the lane for the block, and it goes posting in. What is Liljegren doing? Also, why are Riley and Liljegren on the ice together again? Like, unless that pair is completely synced up, it's just. Well, at least power play to try to counter that. Lee forgot. I don't know when Timmins is going to come back. Daniel says, nice. Domi Robertson should be the line. Yeah, I mean, Robertson would bring more offense to the line, but in their mind, I think it's just Kampf offsetting it. Yeah, I mean, Kyle, it was a messy defensive shift from Toronto, but yeah, you can't blame Wolf for that. Posted in, perfect shot. Like I said, if Leaf power plays keep getting wasted here, you got to really have that conversation. I'm so tired of just, like, keep wanting to, like, mix in everything. Oh, Riley is on the top unit. Let's go! Matthews. Tavares in front. Big save by Talbot. Good keep by Riley. Riley across to Matthews. Up top for Riley. Riley back to Matthews. Riley's getting a look at the top unit. Tavares. Down low for Matthews. Come on, Leafs score. Tavares in front. Marner. What is Marner doing? Get Bertuzzi on the top unit. That's my only wish, man. Riley and Bertuzzi on the top unit. If Marner wants to play like this, get him on the second unit for a bit. Oh, Matthews took out Riley there. Tavares, what are you doing, man? Okay, so at least you know it's not a Klingberg issue on the power play. These guys are just not syncing up. Nylander, short side, stopped by Talbot. And the Leafs will have to reset. Unbelievable, man. What a disaster of a power play. All right, Jeremiah, let me see. Did you send it to me on text or? Let's go, Jeremiah.
Passion will not stay. Beer Lebowski here. Check out the Sports Beer on YouTube. NHL Nightly. Tuesday through Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. We talk puck.
Jeremiah, that's hilarious. Love the promo video, too. Shannon, I'm going to get the cops calling. Yo, we're 1 like away from 100. But yeah, guys, I'll shout them out more towards the end of the stream. But make sure you guys go check out the Sports Beard on YouTube. Michael says, hey, Johnny, can the Leafs make the comeback? I mean, there's hoping. Michael, good to see you. I'm not thinking it's a great... I didn't even put the power play graphic on for Toronto, my bad. I don't think there's a great chance here, but we'll see. Klingberg at the blue line. Waiting. Long shot! That's blocked in front. Bertuzzi couldn't get there. Is that not a hold? Domi was getting held there pretty good. God, this is such an ugly power play, man. Klingberg now at the blue line to the left side. Domi a shot! Stopped by Talbot. I just don't understand, man, what's going on with this power play right now. Yeah, Jeremiah, I think it's pretty jokes. I think you'll get a couple likes on it for sure. It's always good to show some personality. God, man. Oh, Riley, I'd like some better shot selection there, man. What's up, John? Monkey says, let's go King. Kings, welcome if you're a new subscriber. Yeah, Bruins are buzzing. Randy says only 9 shots halfway. Not going to cut it. Yeah. Well, we're up to 13 now, but yeah, you're right. I mean, there's definitely, it's been a lot of perimeter shots. I feel like when you're down and this much in the game, you just got to get a greasy goal. So at that point, your shot total should be just going up because you're just throwing everything at the net. The fact that they're only at 13 shots with a lot of perimeter shots, like it's not like they've had a lot of high quality opportunities with these shots. Hey, Nate, I'll give you the play-by-play, man. Like I said, guys, you're always welcome here. I'll keep you in tune to see if it's worth getting back in this game for you guys. Yeah, I mean, Jeremy, I'm kind of with you. It's like, if you look at Klingberg's cap hit, if you could have brought back Shen, Hyman and Riley in a commercial together, it's pretty funny. Beauties. Yeah. I mean, Shannon, a different kind of defenseman, could have been nice. Scott says, come on, Leafs, get it together, help out the Canucks. Scott, big Canucks fan, who's your favorite player? Dislike button says we should put a... Spend that money on which players, though? Dislike? Like, I'm trying to get a vibe in your comment. Because Wool's only making, like, what, $800K? Not even? Maybe another car rant coming? Nah, Randy, I don't think I'm... I mean, maybe because it's Halloween and we're getting spooky tonight and the Leafs are going as ghosts for Halloween. Maybe we get a little rant video going, but... Nah, I mean... I don't know, like... They had a pretty successful road trip. I don't know if I'm flipping out on them after one game. After playing well on the road. Anyways. Man, so I'm watching back that play. Like, why did Tavares not move in, man? But yeah, guys, honestly, I'm reading Leafs Twitter right now, guys. Like, Ryan Reeves has got to do something here. Ryan Reeves, do something, please. Just sent that out on Twitter. Paul, you want me to rip this team a new one? Hey, if you guys want me to, I will. I'll post a rant video if you guys want. Joshy, what's going on, buddy? Good to see Joshy in the chat. Lake Show, what's going on? Richard says fire everyone. Jeez. Matt, you think Matthews will tie it? All right, let's see. But thank you to the 140 or 137 in the chat right now. You could use a nice rant video. Josh, is the game's over? You're in denial, John? I don't know. Like I said it's not looking good. I think the game's probably over, but I don't know, man. You guys are acting like the Leafs haven't put 3 goals together in 25 minutes before. It's probably over, but I think here's my perspective. If the Leafs get 1 goal before the end of the second, I think a lot of people change their perspective, and that's why I'm not making my statement until the second period ends here. I think if you get a goal before the end of the second, we could have a conversation. But hey, the LA Kings buzzing in the offensive zone here. Joseph Woll, glove safe through the traffic. All right. Lake Show says the game's not over until the final buzzer. Anything can happen, but the Kings look good so far. Yeah, Lake Show, 100%. 100%. Jeremiah, the dogs don't like your hair. Yeah, Grant. You got to get the boys fired up. Robert, you want the rant? Well, I'm saying Ryan Reeves do something because that's why he was brought on this team. It's just shit because the fourth line has no identity right now. And at the end of the day, if a guy like Revo's not doing something to fire up the crowd, then why are you on this team? So, I don't know. It's also kind of shitty. Like, a lot of Leaf fans I feel like I talked to that went to tonight's game was like they were kind of hungry to go to a game. Like longer-ish road trip to start the season in October. Like, obviously the Leafs played a few home games there, but I guess they played how many home games? 3 home games, I think. Played against Montreal, Chicago. There's one more home game, I think, in there to start the season. Minnesota, right? Yeah. So they had those 3 home games, and then they obviously had the road trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row. So a lot of fans were hungry to get back in the building. So to show this effort right now is pretty brutal, especially on Halloween night. Kyle, honestly, a lot of Leaf fans have said Tyler Bertuzzi's been brutal and disappointing. I don't see it that way, man. I just know what he is. Like, I think my thing has always been, if you establish what a player is and know what a player is, and they fulfill that role, you really shouldn't be picking the player. Sure, Bertuzzi's making a decent amount of money here, but his role is pretty specific. He's a shit disturber. He's a guy that gets in the greasy areas. He scores greasy goals. He scores a lot of deflection goals in and around the net, which he's done so far already. And, yeah, at the end of the day, he's a guy that shows up at the playoffs. You saw that in the first round, even though the Bruins got bounced. So hopefully that he does it again. He obviously hasn't had a lot of playoff experience just with Boston there, but he showed up in the playoffs for himself. He can speak on himself for that. And, yeah, I think on this, he does all of the things he's expected to do well. He's good on board play. He's, as I said, he's good in the greasy areas. He's good around the net. His playmaking on cycle is pretty good. So Bertuzzi's not supposed to be the guy that, like, changes the game in a heartbeat. He's a supporting cast for Tavares and Nylander for a reason, and he's a really good supporting cast option. Off the face-off, Liljegren with the shot. That hit a body. See, these are the kind of shifts where the Leafs got to get back into it. Keefe's putting Matthews, Marner, and Nylander on in an offensive shift. Get there, Willie. Matthews on the forecheck with Nylander. Come on, you got to get on the board here. This is your chance. See, how the hell do the Kings get out of the zone there? 2-on-1 for the Kings. Just brutal, man. Absolutely disgusting from the Leafs top line there. I'm saying, like, Nylander's in there too, but Nylander. Matthews! Austin's out to lunch. Austin had way too many cold ones this Sunday, man. And Klingberg tries to go through the legs. Unbelievable, man. Like, where's Marner? Anyone tell me where Mitch Marner is? Anyone know where Mitch Marner is, folks? We're not getting on. I'm not getting on it too early here, but A lot of fans have been telling me, and I've been saying, be patient. But just a night like tonight, where Matthews isn't showing well, Tavares isn't showing as well as he has been. Nylander's been good, but he hasn't been like the insane level he's been. Like, it's just like, it's time for a guy like Marner to step up in a game like this. Down 3-0. Where's Mitch Marner? The fans are just going to start talking about it, and the rants are coming, but where is Mitch Marner? That's the question. Where is he? Where is he? Tell me. Yeah, Jeremiah, sure, but then he joined Boston and looked really good. Like, it's just, he's a supporting player. He's a really good supporting player. All right. Will I be live again on Thursday? Probably not. But we'll see. I definitely won't be live tomorrow. Working tomorrow night. And then Thursday, we'll see. We might mix in a little weekend stream. We'll see. Yeah, Mitchie's in Florida, you're saying? All right. Game clock's frozen. Or it was frozen. Let's fix it up. 3 minutes left in the second period. Brutal, man. Oh, Daniel, don't get me wrong. I think the Leafs' depth has been lacking here, but my problem is that you have an $11 million player, to me, who hasn't really broken a game. Like, sure, he scored a big goal against Dallas last week, but it wasn't a play he created. That was all Matthews. Big hit from Reeves on Doughty. There you go. Hopefully that gets the building into it a bit. You know, the lower level for the Leafs, man. Actually, there's a decent amount of jerseys in comparison to what I see in the past. But yeah, the corporate presence in the lower bowl. But yeah, you know what? Hopefully that Reeves hit on Doughty gets him buzzing. But yeah, there's the three things I would pick apart with this game so far right now is the fourth line for Toronto, brutal. Get Cal Yarncrow off that top line like yesterday. And yeah, you can't have Giordano playing. I don't know how many minutes he's played tonight, but he must be on pace for like pushing 20 minutes. If not, way too much for Giordano, even with what he's playing. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need a defenseman. McCabe's hurt. If it's that easy for you to be lacking in your top four, then you should be adding someone to your roster. King's buzzing in the offensive zone. The fact that things got worse after the second period for Toronto is just insane, man. You'd think after a 2-0 first period where you looked insanely brutal, you'd bring something in the second period. And they were. I mean, guys, I was saying the first 5, 6, 7 minutes in the second period, they looked a lot better. They've looked overall a lot better in the second period than the first. But you can't get much worse in that first period. The boos are raining in. Back to the point. King's still cycling in the offensive zone. Just atrocious, man. Like, they literally look like they've got some bricks next to their feet. I get you were on a road trip. You had the days off. This just looks bad, man. We'll wrap around from Deneau, stop by Wolt, and the Leafs will not clear it. Kept into the line by Mikey Anderson. 30 seconds left. Anderson across to Doughty. Now to the left side. Jeez, the Leafs are just held in their own zone. Ooh, was that a Tavares hit there? Big hit from Tavares, man. He's getting angry. Now Trevor Morris shot. That went over the net. The fact that you're hoping it doesn't get worse than this is insane. Another shot there. Deflected into the corner. 10 seconds left. To the high slot. And finally the Leafs get it out. Beantown, thank you so much for the 33 months. That's insane, man. The fact that you've been supporting elite membership level for so long is crazy. Let's get some Beantown hype in the chat. HCH, my guy. Let's go. Beantown hype. Please, everyone, fire him up. That's insane. 33 months. That's a great amount of time, an insane amount of time to be supporting. I really appreciate it. But that's it for the second period, guys. Just brutal. I want to rant. Halloween rant is coming. What's up, Donna? So brutal, man. Joshy, you're in one tonight, eh? What's up, James? Freaking cappuccino mug, man. Let's freaking go. The D-backs are getting back into it. What's the score? And they're on the board, 10-1. But yeah, Mitch Marner, where are you? Mitch Marner, where are you is the big question. Jeez, make us stay safe. That's really scary if that's the case. Stay indoors, stay safe. Holy shit. Hey, Beantown. Hopefully you're feeling better. I've had it rough the last few days. I don't know what you're dealing with, but yeah, Evan, this is up there for a pretty pathetic performance. Especially with some of the games you have coming up if you're Toronto. Like, this is not time to screw around. I mean, if anything, you're just hoping that this game is like, you know what? They lose this one. It's against a Western Conference team. It doesn't really affect your standings in terms of other teams jumping you. But you got to focus on what you have ahead here. And if you do lose this game, you got the Bruins Thursday. You got the Sabres Saturday. You got the Lightning Monday. Senators Wednesday. Like, you've got 4 Atlantic Division teams in a row. If you're Toronto, you're focused on winning at least 3, if not 4 of those, and that would put a huge stamp on your standing for the division. But yeah, that fourth line is just brutal, man. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Like I said, guys, borderline, I'll still back somewhat that you need a guy like Ryan Reeves or someone to that magnitude, like, around if you don't have it at all. But, I mean, again, that fourth line, just no identity. In a game like this, I really don't think you need a Ryan Reeves. Hey, Gaming Freak, thanks for being here. Catherine, good to see you in the chat. Thanks for being here. Big shout out to Catherine. Manuel says, don't worry, you can watch the more entertaining team at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks for being here, Manuel. Dennis, is it time to put Marner down the lineup? Yeah, Jeremiah, hopefully I'll feel better when you're here. Vincent, give us your summary of what you're watching tonight or how you're feeling about tonight's game. I was literally going to throw like a little couple bucks on that team with the crown there, but didn't want to go against my buds. But should have went with my instinct. Just brutal, man. Boozin', there you go. $400 for Boozin'. Let's get some hype for Boozin'. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Yeah, Manuel, I've gotten that a couple times. Manuel, I had a little hot chocolate there. Maybe Leafs are saving goals for Thursday. I mean, yeah, that's the hope. Yeah, the Leafs are going as ghosts for Halloween for sure. I honestly cannot believe how the Leafs played in that first period. Like, I understand the road trip, but I'm actually thinking back. It's like they've dug themselves in such a hole, man. The Kings feel like they're just dominant right now. Hey, Boozin, I appreciate you. Yo, Jeremiah with the 20 says, go get a Z-back or something from the pharmacy. You got to be healthy when I get there, son. We got to hang. I need to get with you on plans. Let me know. Let's go, Jeremiah. Oh, we're Jeremiah, man. We'll figure it out. I got to stay healthy, and we got to get some drinks. Get buzzing. Let's get some hype in the chat for Jeremiah, guys. Let's go. Big hype to Jeremiah Maxwell in the chat. Thank you for the dono. And back-to-back donos, guys. Hashtag back-to-back. Make sure you fire up Jeremiah and Gaming Freak in the chat, as hopefully the Leafs can bounce back in the third somehow. Back-to-back donos. Let's get them fired up in the chat. Make sure you guys get Jeremiah hype. Man, I can't speak. I'm laughing, man. Back-to-back donos. Same amount. You guys were thinking the same thing here. Let's go. John McNeil says Nylander to Chicago, play with Bedard. Nylander and Matthews are the only half-decent players on the Blackhawks, would definitely use Nylander. Yeah, obviously. But make sure you guys hype them up. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Any hockey fan in here that's hyping up fellow hockey fans like that, they deserve the hype. Let's go. Grant, James, thank you guys for hyping them up. LaRobs has just come by to the show, show some love. You and your channel, John. Love your non-biased views. One of the realest on YouTube when it comes to hockey. Much love from Habs fan in Thailand. Cheers, go Leafs. LaRob, appreciate that. Big shout to LaRob. Thank you so much for that comment. That means a lot. We got to pin that. Back-to-back hype. Jeremiah, Gaming Freak hype. Let's go, Henry. Thank you. Vincent, thanks. John Bradford in the chat. But yeah, thank you to the 100 people that are sticking around during intermission. Man, a lot of people are just putting a dent on the Leafs right now. I'm just laughing because it's like, you know what? To me, this is a very tough pill to swallow. But at the same time, in kind of a, I don't know, in more of a rational perspective, I'll say, I feel like with the Leafs, it's so much better losing this way than losing like a tight game because so a game like Nashville, for example, yeah, you get a pity point, whatever. I just look at that as like, okay, the Leafs think like nothing's wrong, everything's good. And I actually thought Samsonov played all right from what I saw. Played pretty decent. But you lose a game like this, for example, if they come back in this game, they better win. If not, I don't want like a 3-2 loss tonight because if they lose by 1 goal, if they lose in a tight game tonight, there's going to be a lot of things ignored, I feel like. But if you lose like a 3 or 4-0 game here and things just stay the same here in the third period, at least it's like, okay, there's like clear issues here. And again, I can get fired up by my team and be happy with the team winning, but also still understand that there's a lot of holes. Bacon, good to see you in the chat. How's the Halloween going? Boozin, your Habs are going for the division? All right, yeah. I mean, they're pretty decent looking in the standings right now. Yeah, Daniel. Phil Deneau definitely has Matthews' number for sure. I won't deny that. Unbelievable, man. All these line juggling suggestions, man. Monahan Hart Trophy. Man, it's crazy how great he's been. Whoa, Bacon. Gotta be responsible. Bacon was at a party and the cops busted it. Whoa. Bad boy in the chat. That's no good. Spoiling the fun. Jason says time to make some trades. Yep. One ugly loss. Let's... You dip. Felt like a movie. There you go. Be safe out there, kids. Be safe. Hopefully a big third period coming up. Crosby, want a treat? Want to come say hi to the chat? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Treat, over here. Come on. He doesn't want it. Treat, come on. Come on. Up here. There you go, guys. At least we get some puppy love during intermission. All right, guys. For Halloween and for all the viewers, bark. 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 You gotta bark for me. Bark. Bark. You need to sit down? Oh, it's because I'm holding it, right? Bark. 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 He's hesitating tonight. Bark. 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 You gotta bark loud. Bark. 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 Buddy. I'm not asking for a high five. You have to bark. 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 Good boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my God. You're so cute. Oh, he's a little feisty. All right, you leaving? Are you jumping? Or do you want help down? Okay, here. What a guy, eh? Yeah, that's why he wasn't barking. He's like, oh, I'm not barking for this freaking Leafs team right now. Hey, Roxanne, yeah, he's a great dog. Crosby, you're not barking because the Leafs, right? No, but that guy's funny, man. Whew. Yeah, you know what? Hopefully a Crosby appearance gets the Leafs buzzing here. Gets the Leafs in a comeback. Yeah. So TSN's talking about the Calgary Flames. Maybe they'll be blowing it up. We'll see. So for Thursday, Thursday Leafs play Bruins. Thursday night football is Panthers Bears. How on earth is that Thursday night football? Jeez, Thursday night football and Sunday night football is actually brutal this week, man, for football. Sorry, guys, I know it's a hockey stream, but just talking some NFL quickly. Jets, Raiders, Sunday night football. Bears, Panthers, Thursday night football is just insanely brutal. Anyways, we got 110 in the chat. Thanks for being here, guys. What's up, Mike Law? Good to see Mike in here. John, the Kings are pretty legit, I'd say. The Leafs are playing brutal right now, but yeah, it's not like the Leafs are playing brutal against a really bad team and losing like that. Like the Kings are a good team. Like, if someone said the Leafs were going to lose this game 3-0 to the Kings tonight, I wouldn't be absolutely shocked. Like, I could see that. I literally said, I was like, this would be the classic Cam Talbot. Cam Talbot with the shutout against the Leafs would be classic. John McNeil says, do you think the Sharks will finally get a win soon? At some point, right? But yeah, sorry. Joseph Wool's in net, Mike Law. Let's see. John, Bruins with the dub. Daryl says, love to see Huberdeau get something going. Yeah, I'll be watching maybe some hockey from bed tonight. Preds Canucks at 10. But yeah, I definitely, like, right after the third period, I'm going to get going on some sleep, guys. Like I said, I've been battling. I haven't been doing so hot the last few days, so trying to get a good rest tonight. Daniel, you're in an NFL Pick'em League? There you go. Respects. Love to hear it. But Canucks Predators, guys. Give your predictions in the chat. Give me a 1 in the chat for Predators to win tonight, 2 in the chat for Canucks. But Canucks have looked good so far this season. They're 5-2-1. Obviously not as dominant as the Golden Knights, but yeah, Canucks usually go on their streaks. Their problem always is staying consistent throughout the year. But definitely biggest surprise team so far, in my opinion. I don't even think Canadiens are a surprise, really. Like, a lot of people are, like, marking the Canadiens as this huge surprise. Like, some of the games they've won shouldn't be shocking. Like, they beat the Blackhawks. That's not shocking to me. They beat the Sabres. That's not that shocking. They beat the Capitals. That's not that shocking. And then, like, they were in some close games against the Jets and Blue Jackets and won and shootout and overtime. The only shocking one was, like, that they almost beat the Golden Knights. But I don't know. I think the Habs have been in some decent games. The Red Wings, to me, are probably, just because of some of the games they've won, are probably more of a shock. Just how good. I think the Habs have looked good, but like the Red Wings have looked dominant in games. I think that's more of a shocker that they've looked that dominant. And then after that, I would say definitely Canucks and yeah, I'd say Canucks and Red Wings are probably the biggest surprises. I'm looking through the standings. I don't think anyone else in terms of record right now is that shocking. I think shockingly bad have been the Flames. Obviously, the Oilers have been bad too, but all right. Logan says Mitch Marner to the Ducks. I don't know about that, but Marner's got to wake up, man. Good to see you, Logan. Yeah, Habs are building a pretty decent defense core. Gaming Freak. I've only watched one Raptors game this year so far. The schedule just hasn't lined up well for me to watch Raptors games so far, and honestly, that's kind of been the case with just how much I've been working and then obviously like the NHL schedule too. Like if you look at the Raptors games so far, so Wednesday I couldn't watch. Friday was the game I watched. Or sorry, not Friday. Sorry, Wednesday is the game I watched a bit of, the home opener. Then Friday I couldn't watch. Saturday, Leafs, obviously. And then yesterday I did not watch. So. All right, guys. Third period underway. Let's see if the boys can get something going. And Kings fans, let us know if you're in the chat. Give me a 1, guys, if you think the Kings will keep her going. 2 in the chat if you think the Leafs will come back. Shots are 18-17 for Toronto. 3-0 LA Kings lead. All right, Leafs will go for a change here. 30 seconds into the third period. Brody now playing it forward, deflected in by Bertuzzi. That's blocked off. Here come the Kings on the counter. Trevor Moore getting cornered in there. Bertuzzi steals the puck. Here come the Leafs on the counter. Bertuzzi around his guy on the right side. Okay, Yarncrow is so useless. It's not even funny. What are you doing? Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna go crazy on this guy, man. What is Yarncrow doing? Oh my god. Anyways, reset for Toronto. Literally, if Yarncrow was making anything more than like 2.5, I think Leaf fans would rip him so much harder. Like, the fact that he's only making 2.1 per year is kind of like, whatever. The guy's making what he's worth. But still, man, he does basically nothing in terms of creation in the top 6. He does nothing. He's max a third liner. Oh, steal here. Kampf to Domi. Domi a shot. Stopped by Talbot. And into the glove. Man, that's an example right there where people were going to get pissed at Kampf because it's just like the offensive creation is just so limited. Like Matthew Nye should get a look in the top 6 when there's games like this Nyes should be getting the boost to play with Matthews. Like, it's just, look how much Nyes is creating, and then I love David Kampf, but just offensively, he's just so limited. Yeah, the Kings have defended really well. You got to give them credit where credit's due. All right, Nyes now trying to steal the puck on the left side. Nyes keeps it in. Down low for Kampf! Stopped by Talbot. Again, man. Expect more from that play. Kampf's just rushing the shot short side. What a play by Nyes. Back-to-back plays by Nyes, man. And then Kampf up the middle. Can't get it going. Oh, linesman, huge hit. And Klingberg can't. Klingberg, you suck! Unbelievable. What are you doing? Bro, the linesman even makes a hit on the guy. Nylander's waiting on the blue line. What is Klingberg doing? Freaking look at him napping. Klingberg, you're an idiot, man. What a dummy, man. Unbelievable, bro. That pisses me off. This is where I'm really getting to the point where this is a waste. This is a waste of everyone's time. If you're a Leaf fan watching this bullshit, they better get on the board here, man. If this is how you freaking lay down, you want to revert back to the Florida series, man? Just the boys are freaking napping tonight, man. Riley into the offensive zone. He'll dump it in. Reeves, get in there, man! Make a hit! Fuck, like, I don't even understand what he's doing out there, bro. Like, lay a freaking body, man. Cause some havoc. Do something. You are not out there to freaking snip. You're out there to cause some shit. Like, what is he doing? Like, what use do you have on the ice if you're not doing anything in that regard? Like, this guy should be coming and freaking, like, smoking someone. Like, you are in front of the net right now, standing there doing nothing. You should be coming in and just freaking laying a guy out on his ass. Who cares? It's 3-0. Like, you should be running around like a freaking madman out there. Who cares about positioning? The fourth line is shit as it is. Who cares, man? Reeves should be running around there. Look. Oh, my God. The Kings almost score. Get this fourth line off. Reeves. Bro. Oh, my God. He's acting like he's like a freaking, like, 5-star penalty killer here, man. Like, oh, my God. This is so brutal to watch, man. That fourth line. Fourth line for Toronto, bro. Oh my God, man. Just no identity. No identity whatsoever. No identity, fourth line. Klingberg at the blue line. Let's see something, man. Oh, poor Leaf fans in the building, man. Having to see this bullshit. Imagine paying like hundreds of dollars to see this kind of game. Leafs penalty coming up. Let's see what this call is. I mean, you know what's so sad about that? Domi's doing that, guys, roughing him up a little bit, grabbing his jersey. Why isn't Bertuzzi, or why isn't Reeves doing that? It's unbelievable, man. Honestly, what an embarrassment, man. I actually don't even want to rant and just lose my voice over this team's effort right now. But what a just joke of an effort. Fiala, big blocker saved by Woll there. Unbelievable. Doughty all the time in the world. Marner sends it down. Leafs kill it off. Too many men call against LA. I mean, if there was ever a time where it's like, this is game or not. This is game or not, in my opinion. If you score now, you're talking about a chance to get back in this game. If you don't score, I can't see the Kings allowing 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. I just can't. Unbelievable, man. So embarrassing, bro. Anyways, guys, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Let's go. Thanks to everyone that's in the chat. Let us know if you're a new viewer. What a joke. All right, guys. So I'm just shocker, man. Absolute shocker. All right. Yeah, you know what? In terms of effort, in terms of like showing up, I agree with you, Carzy, potentially. Shilly, I don't know what the Leafs are doing, but yeah, I'm just like, Billy, what's going on? I'm just honestly like, I feel bad for the Leaf fans that spent a few $100 out of their pocket for this one, man. Brutal. Anyways, Riley's back on the top unit. Let's see if it gets something going here. Come on, Morgan, please, man. Marner waiting, down low for Nylander. Nylander, short side. Oh my God, deflected out of play. Zachary, good to see ya. Maple Leaf highlights. Off the crossbar. I thought Talbot got the piece of it. William Nylander off the crossbar, man. What a look. Bad angle, but Nylander's just slick like that, man. All right, rally at the blue line. Shot! Oh, my God. Tavares was looking for the deflection. Marner at the blue line. Marner waiting. Tavares. Tavares scores! John Tavares on the power play! Mr. Captain, let's go! Some life in the building. There you go. Man, what a snip by Tavares. Top left corner, Johnny Toronto. What a freaking snip. Attaboy, JT. Some life in the building. Nylander forward for Matthews. In front. Oh, Marner, man. Wake up, Mitch. Like, Ah! Did that go in? I thought that went in. Holy, the Leafs just got so lucky, bro. I thought the Kings just scored. What is Wool doing there, man? Nylander up the gut. Nylander with a shot. Stopped by Talbot. Unbelievable. If the Kings scored there, I'd have lost my mind, bro. I thought it went in. Marner, do something. Back to the point for Brody. Brody, a point shot. That missed on the short side. Riley, another point. Just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Morgan Riley, another point. Get her on the board. All right. Back to the point. Giordano keeps it in. A long shot! And Talbot, easy glove save. That's what I said, guys. You had to score on that power play. That was the make or break, bro. The fact that this almost went in. Oh, my God. Off Wool, off the crossbar. I thought that went in. That would have been the most deflating thing I think I've ever seen in my life. What a shot by Tavares. Oh, my God, bro. It's so nasty. JT's just having a year, man. Like, obviously, guy's a bit slow at times and, like, has his moments. But, man, just when you need it from John Tavares, he's just been bringing it this year, man. What a shot by Tavares. Woo! Riley breaking ankles out there. Go, Tavares. Go, 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 go. Ah. All right, Riley will have to start a reset here for Toronto. Klingberg, I swear, man. Domi now. Oh, my God. Klingberg starts all this chaos, man. Look at... Bro, Klingberg. I was about to start throwing things, man. This guy defensively, look at him. Can someone help this guy out, man? Poor guy doesn't know what defense is, man. Thank God David Kampf is on the ice. So David Kampf helps out Klingberg there, who's just out to lunch. And a long one. Easy glove save for Talbot. JT on the board. Well, we'll see, man. So now Nylander's going to be even hungrier to get a point because the Leafs are within range, and Nylander's got to continue the streak going, even though that shouldn't matter, but... Anyways, we've got 110 in the chat. Yeah, Booza. Knowing Keefe, the goalie's getting pulled with like 5 minutes left. Yeah, Mark. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely a little spooky action tonight. The Leafs have 154 games without being shut out, the longest active streak in the NHL. It's pretty crazy. Man. Johnny Toronto. I'm looking back at that shot. Oh, just nasty, bro. He's so gross with it, man, on that short side. Here's Johnny. Gross. Like, letting Tavares walk in like that with a shot. That's what I was saying earlier, guys, in the game. When Tavares had that shot, like, way up in the slot, like, move in, man. Tavares, in around those hash marks, is so deadly. Like, he is just... He's so deadly in around those hash marks, man, in the slot. See Grant. Hey, Tin, good to see you in the chat. I don't know if this game's necessarily over. As I said, to me, I'd be saying over. I was already saying over, kind of, but I was really on that last power play opportunity. Going back to that conversation, Leaf fans were just waiting for that one goal, and 2-goal game is not out of the range. We'll see. Marner again with idiot decision, man. But good keep by Riley, saving his ass. Nylander down low for Matthews. Matthews in the reverse to Marner! Oof. Matthews, amazing setup to Marner, and Marner can't get the shot off. And oh my God, Riley, bad pinch. Dubois coming in. Oh my God, missed. Riley, what are you doing, man? That's so stupid from Riley there. Matthews, drop pass for Riley. Riley waiting in front. Oh, Matthews couldn't get a stick on it. Nice play, man. Nylander now. Hesitating. Still with it. Nylander in front. Where's the penalty, man? Where's the penalty? Wow. Riley gets buried in front of the net. No call. Where is the penalty, man? How do you not call that? That took away a goal. Oh, Matthews got tied up in front by Gavrikov. How is that no penalty? Wow, that's a missed call, man. That was like a half slewy. It wasn't a full slewy, but man, that 100% that's a leg trip. Especially on a goal. Like, I get it's late game. You don't want to call too much, but on a scoring opportunity, you got to call that. Oh my God, I thought the Leafs almost got one there. Domi threw it towards the net. There was a couple legs in front. Oh, Brody, come on. Good save by Wool. Kevin Fiala looked dangerous there, man. Big shoulder save by Wool. Here come the Leafs. Tavares to Domi. Up top for Giordano. A shot. Oh, Tavares was there. Damn it, man. That almost went right to Tavares for the empty net. Oh, backdoor Tavares. If he was just a little behind, he would have had the empty cage. Moon, what's going on? Oh, man. Oh, Nye's in front. And Tavares, if he just held up a little longer. All right. Leafs out of the defensive zone. Byfield, nice hold up. Shot, just missed. Rebound, scores. Unbelievable! Who was that? Who was that? Klingberg, bro? I'm going to lose my mind if that was Klingberg. What a play from Byfield, though, man. Who was that on the back door, that defenseman that did a drive-by? It was Klingberg. Idiot, bro! Look at Klingberg in the defensive zone here. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Klingberg's so ass in the defensive zone. Riley in front. Okay. Yarncrow is so... Talk about useless. I don't think there's been two more useless guys on the ice than Yarncrow and Reeves tonight. Unreal, man. What's up, Mitch? During intermission, you were okay with the positive loss and accepting a participation trophy. Now you're back to the real John. I mean, Randy, like I said, I hate the in-between shit. Give your fan base some hope, or like do the bullshit with the goal. I would have been more satisfied with the 3-0 L. It's so annoying to get yourself back in the game, get some momentum on your side, and then just stupid freaking shit in the defensive zone. It makes me so angry, man. It just brings something different out of me. So sad, man. Your captain steps up in that way, and then that's just what you give him. Unreal, man. Can't believe it. Oh, I'm gonna blow up, bro. Yo, Brandon with the 28 months says, can't believe the Leafs are losing to the Kings. I actually feel bad for good Leaf fans like UHH. Besides that, hope all is well with you. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. No, Kings are a good team. It's just like, man, this is just brutal. Theo, it's good to see you in the chat. What a waste. But hey, guys, 20 more likes to 150. Let's try to get there if you can. And please hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'm getting pissed off, man. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen it, I'll show you in the chat so you can see. Oh my god, why is my friggin' thing being a joke? So this is Trey Living's reaction after the goal, by the way. Go follow my guy Omar. Beauty. Look at Klingberg. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Ready? So Legason plays it to Klingberg. Watch. Puck skips over his stick. So not a great pass by Legason, but Klingberg does nothing here. Skips over. Klingberg doesn't flick it past. Watch. Byfield. This is where this is where the Klingberg thing drives me nuts. All right. So sure, breakdown on that fourth goal just kills the squad. Tavares' big goal, trying to make the comeback. Legason plays it to his partner. Not a great play, but you get it there. Klingberg does nothing with it. Skips over his stick. Then it goes to Byfield. Automatically, Kopitar's here. This is Matthews' guy. This should be Matthews' guy. Byfield becomes Klingberg's guy. All right? This could be an easy scenario if Klingberg has common sense. He stays on Byfield, ties him up. Kopitar's coming down this way. Matthews follows him. What does Klingberg do? He switches off. Matthews is going in this direction, and Klingberg, having no idea how to work in the defensive zone as a D-man, switches off when Matthews is already heading in this direction because you know you're going to mark Kopitar. So whatever. You know what? It happens in the defensive zone sometimes. Klingberg switches off. Okay? It happens. So at that point, Matthews should be adjusting, and he's obviously realizing that he's got to turn back. But Klingberg's a joke for that. But watch what Klingberg does. Byfield coming in. Misses the shot. Where is Klingberg? Oh, I thought he went to go switch off to cover Kopitar. Nope. Mr. John Klingberg. Look at Mr. John Klingberg right here at the right of your screen. Just lets Kopitar walk right in. And boom. Tap in here for Kempe. Again, Legason's puck watching as well. Disaster. Just embarrassing, man. Can't believe that shit, man. And then people watch that and try to defend Klingberg to me. That's Justin Hall shit right there. Hey, Mike, your Rangers are buzzing, man. No, I know, Evan. I don't know, man. Sheldon Keefe for you. Yeah, Kaylin, I wouldn't be surprised if the Sens beat the Kings. Yeah, James Hall has been decent with the Wings, but that was my prediction. I said that was probably going to happen. I still think that's a brutal contract to sign a guy like Justin Hall to, but I thought, you know what? Justin Hall in a market that hasn't been brutal against him. I mean, to me, he created it on himself in Toronto, but I thought he needed a fresh start. I always said to me he's a bottom pair guy in an average situation, but you know, he's been playing some shutdown minutes with Detroit, and I mean, to me, he's got two strengths that are pretty easy to recognize. One being he blocks shots pretty well, and two, when he actually uses his stick length to break up plays. I think that's, but he keeps his game simple with limited turnovers. That's where he can be a strength. But yeah, I mean, he, I don't know. Even with all these stats that are being thrown out, plus in a big way with Detroit, like you still watch him. He doesn't stand out. He makes okay plays sometimes. Nate, it's good to see you. I'm okay. Honestly, I've been battling a cold lately, but this isn't helping. Little brutal Halloween showing here from Toronto. Fiala's telling Domi to get to the penalty box there. It's dumb from Domi, man. Well, James, I'll say this last thing about Hall, but I don't need the trauma from talking about Hall. But the thing with Hall is he is brutal on transition. You will see, if you're a Red Wings fan, James, you will see him get just exposed on transition. In the defensive zone is where he can actually, that's where he's actually very different than Klingberg. So I know we talk about the number three curse in Toronto, but Hull actually, in terms of structured defense, is actually decent. It's the transition play that really exposes them. So like to fans that don't really know what I'm talking about, on transition, when I'm talking about like full speed, basically through the neutral zone into the defensive zone, Hull gets exposed. He gets exposed by the speed. He gets exposed by the transition play. He gets exposed by just on the fly coverage. Where Hull can play competently is structured, basically still defense, where it's just a cycle in the defensive zone. A team's just working it in the zone, in around the hash marks below the net. Hull is okay in that category. And then obviously from perimeter, he can block shots. Past that, yeah, you're getting limited. Profit, what's going on? We got 125 guys. Again, if you have any more questions, I'll probably be on the stream for another 5 minutes here, but then past that, I'm hopping off. So please hit that subscribe button if you're new. Brutal, man. All right, under 2 to go in this one. Again, guys, just ask me questions here on the way out, because I'm not doing play-by-play for the last 2 minutes here. But yeah, LA on the power play. But yeah, James, thanks for being in the chat, man, supporting the channel. Hope to see you more. Profit. It's just a bad effort game, man. It's as simple as that. It's a bad effort game. The effort was not there in so many regards. It's like the give a shit meter was just 0 tonight. Randy's to start the car, rant. I don't want, man, my voice has already been struggling. You guys already know my frustration came out. I gave my thoughts there on Klingberg. Randy, I'll give you this, Randy. If I see them do this twice in the next week or so, then I'm going to have like the ultimate rant coming. But like I said, I have to be rational at times. I know I'm hot take, but they had a tough road trip, and I'm not making excuses because I'll never make excuses for this team for the most part. But considering they just went on a road trip and played really well for the most part and got some wins on the board, I mean, I'm trying to look back. I think they only missed out on 3 possible points, right? Yeah, they lost to the Panthers, but then beat Tampa, beat Washington, beats Dallas, then lost to the Preds in overtime. So, yeah, they only missed out on 3 possible points on that road trip. So I'm not going to start flipping out here. But if they do this again on Thursday or do this again in the next week or so, then I'm going to lose my mind. Wait, what? How did Nylander get a point? Nylander got a point on that goal? I didn't think Nylander got a goal or a point on that goal. So Riley got stripped of that point? Damn. I gotta watch that goal back. I thought Riley passed it. I guess Nylander got the secondary assist. A lot of people are going to celebrate that. I mean, again, Nylander just getting another point on the board just makes it even more and more. He's going to keep outpricing himself out of Toronto. Hey, thanks, Steve, for being here. But yeah, guys, if you want to say see ya or ask a question on your way out, again, guys, I really do appreciate it. And we're 2 subscribers away from our goal for tonight. So if 2 of you want to subscribe, I really do appreciate it. It does help the channel a lot. And yeah, we'll keep the videos and streams going. But we'll do a little bit of a raid here on the way out, guys. such a brutal. Yeah, honestly, it was such a brutal effort by Toronto. Hey, Grant, thank you for being here. Yeah, guys, make sure you have the notification bell on so you can join for the next video or stream. I'll post a couple of videos tonight or over the next week or so. But yeah, definitely with you guys subscribing, notification bell's on. If you're following me on Twitter, you should get notified when I post. But yeah, shout out to Rick, Grant, Prophet, John, Mitch, Dislike, Mike, Julia, James, Matt, Dennis, Randy. If I missed anyone, shoot me a message. Yeah, Greg, I wouldn't say Joseph Woll was horrible. Probably a couple goals he wants back. But Greg, thanks for being here. Big shout out to you. See you, Carzy. All right, guys, have a great night. Actually, yeah, I want to do the raid. Sorry. Let me just do this raid quick. So yeah, guys, my guy Jeremiah the Sports Beard is streaming on YouTube. So if you guys could, I would really appreciate you sending him some love. And going to subscribe to his channel. Let's see. I think he's live. Oh yeah, he's live. All right, guys, go do a Hot Take Hockey raid in this live stream, guys. It's another live stream on YouTube. It's an NHL talk show. Smaller channel, but hey, guys, we'll build up this community. Let's go. So here's the raid, guys. Go click on that link and go comment Hot Take Hockey raid and go hang out with those guys. They're talking some good pucks, shooting the shit. Maybe a couple of beers, I don't know. But go talk with those guys, good guys, and yeah, I'm sure they'll be talking about the Leaf game a bit too. So subscribe, like, comment, notification bell, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys soon. Join that live stream. Peace.